Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever you are joining us from the world. We are on a new members training, and this is the opportunity for us to make you understand what the Kringle community has to do. And the reality is for us to put forth many methods and many ways to let you know why the Kringle community exists and what we are doing and where we are right now. So I will be helping you to understand how you can earn Bitcoin bounties every 15 minutes of the day, depending on your personal decision and what the Kringle community has to offer. So thank you so much. Since we have wasted a little bit of time, the connection was not good. We are going to continue soon. The Chrono Society is a global initiative as a sharing and mercy society founded upon the principle that humanity is capable of lifting itself out of the morass of poverty, disease, lack, limitation, suffering, and ignorance into a new dawn of abundance and prosperity for all. Sure, this is what the Kringle community has for us and everyone that is part of it. But the reality is that most people in the world has been made to believe a certain perception, which is that of believing that scarcity is what governs the world, but of which the true reality of what is nature in its particularity is not scarcity. What is the root cause of war, crime, and poverty? Is the belief in scarcity. We live in a world full of natural abundance, and yet mankind is ensnared in this scarcity mindset because they have been made to believe so. It's not what it's supposed to be, and it's not what has ever been, and it's not what is going to be, if I might say so. So the reality is that this artificial scarcity has led to massive inequality among the world's population. And this video clearly explain it out to us and give us various alterations which really make it so simple to understand for everyone. Let's watch the video for you to really pick it out as they have nailed
So I
it.
did some research, and this is what I found from reliable sources like the UN. It turns out that while the US is totally out of whack, things are actually way worse for the planet as a whole. Let's start with this graph. A perfectly even distribution of wealth among all living people, with everyone divided into 5 equal groups. Now, let's show how much each group actually has. Shocking, right? 80% of the world's people barely have any wealth. It's hard to even see them on the charts. Meanwhile, the richest 2%, they have more wealth than half of the rest of the world. Let's look at this chart another way. Let's take the whole world's population, all 7 billion of us, and reduce it to just a representative 100 individuals. Here they are. Poorest people on the left, richest people on the right. Now let's show how the world's total wealth, roughly $223 trillion, is distributed. The vast majority have practically nothing. Nothing with which to educate their children, nothing with which to pay for basic medicines. While the richest 1%, they've accumulated 43% of our world's wealth. The bottom 80%, meanwhile, that's 8 out of every 10 people, have just 6% between them. But even this doesn't really show how extreme things have become. The richest 300 people on Earth have the same wealth as the poorest 3 billion. So the number of people it takes to fill a mid-sized commercial aircraft have more wealth than the populations of India, China, the US, and Brazil combined.
So from this video, we can easily understand what the world is as far as inequality is concerned due to this misconception that has to do with resources and what have you. But you understand that the small minority that have made others to believe in the scarcity mindset are the ones that have all the resources, and year in year out they are the ones with unlimited amount of resources, and of which the
2016
vast
might
majority
become a more virtual
of the
world.
world
It
population
will also be
is
a more
living
unequal
under
world
poverty,
than ever
and the gaps
before.
keep growing as
For the first
time
time,
goes
the
by.
richest
So
1%
the
of the
question
population will
we may
enjoy a
be asking
greater
at this
share of
particular
global
point:
wealth
are
than
we
the other
going to allow things to
99%.
be the way they are, for them to continue growing at that pace and allowing the reality to be the same the way it is? I don't believe so. We need to look for a solution out. If we keep trusting the status quo, that is the present state of things the way they are, we will most likely lose all our freedoms and end up in a universal income, guaranteeing that we will never shake out from the position that they have given to us. And even with the advent of artificial intelligence that is taking all over everything, robots are going to take over everything that we have, and they will perpetuate their same way of 99% of the world works for them and 0% for the vast majority of the world population. So, looking at the angle of solutions, many people have talked about ways of coming up, but I think, or the Kringle community, they think that this is so far the best alternative, which is talking about money as a mutual agreement, not money as a legal tender, as the financial world has made us to understand. So let's listen to this video that will give us clues of this new way of doing the present state of things, as the Kringle community is putting it right to you. Let's listen to this.
You owe me $50, but I'll accept that in Bitcoin, Feathercoin, Litecoin, or Kanye West.
LTAT. Good mythical morning.
What is this worth to you, Link?
I'd say $20, Rhett.
And why is that worth to you, $20?
Because it says 20 on it.
And why does that matter to you? Why is it valuable to you?
Because the person I give it to get the thing I want also agrees that it's what I'm getting from them is worth $20.
That's currency. That's currency. Class dismissed. No, okay. All right. So
I'm a current dude.
You may know that we went off the gold standard at some point in the United States of America, meaning that a dollar does not represent some actual gold somewhere.
Fort Knox.
Now it is just the government says this is worth $20. Okay, and enough people agree, and it becomes worth something, and other governments agree. You get it. Now,
right.
Cryptocurrency. You probably heard lots about Bitcoin. Everybody's talking about Bitcoin this, Bitcoin that. You got to invest in Bitcoin if you want to get rich. Like Harvard, you hear about Harvey? He bought a Bitcoin and now he's a millionaire. That's what I heard back home when I was in North Carolina over Christmas.
Really?
Yeah, Bitcoin's this, Bitcoin's that. And so I'm like, well, what is this stuff? I hear that in the news. It's called cryptocurrency. Now, the key difference between $20, yep,
We forgot that.
and cryptocurrency is the fact that this is backed by a central government. In other words, there's a bank. You can have it, sure. It's fake. It's worth nothing to me because it's not backed up by gold. No, I want that back. There's a central bank, a government-backed bank that has created that money, right?
Yes.
That issues that money.
Yes.
And so the stable thing, like the United States government, says that this is worth a certain thing. But cryptocurrency, it's just like me and you on the side, and we're like, hey, you want to start some money?
Yeah, man, I've been thinking I want to start money.
We can call it Rhett and Link dollars or Rhett and Link coin.
I don't have a printer, so
No,
that's
we
a
don't
problem.
even need that. It can just all be totally digital, man.
Bingo.
We'll call it Rhett and Link coin, and it'll be totally digital. And me and you will decide how
call
many
it-
of it's going to be made and what it's worth.
What about just Link coin?
I don't want to do that. Let's make it Rhett and Link coin. We're stronger together, buddy. Stick with me here.
can be in it,
And then we go out and we say, hey, you guys want to invest in Rhett and Link coin? You want some Rhett and Link coin? And
We call it Link coin for short.
hey, this guy over here, we convinced this guy over to here to sell his feed for his horses in Rhett and Link coin.
Got lots
He's
of
accepting
connection.
Rhett and Link coin.
We feed people.
And then all of a sudden, you've got this network of users who've all agreed that Rhett and Link coin is worth something, and then it becomes worth something. Does that make sense? It's basically worth something because people have agreed, in a network, have agreed that it is worth something, but it's just digital.
So this is where we make the separation between what money which is decided by the people and money which is imposed on the people.
You owe me 50.
So from this standpoint, The Kringle Society has its own private currency, which is TBC, and of which its smaller units are called Kringles. And this private currency is an agreement, as we earlier heard from these guys telling us that it should be an agreement. So we are trying to tell you that the Kringle Society wants to restore equality, one human being at a time. Be a man, a woman, or a child that joins the Kringle community is going to gain back that ability of living in abundance and prosperity by knowing what he or she needs to associate and use as a medium of exchange for goods and services. This is what the Kringle community is offering to restore things back to its original nature. Let's listen to this video that coordinate and give us clues of what we are saying.
You are conscious. You are self-aware and capable of higher thinking. You and all of humanity are more valuable than precious gold. A mountain of gold by itself cannot do all the things you can do. You are more valuable as a living man or as a living woman than anything else in this world. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. Mankind is the most valuable thing on earth, and you are a part of it. We are inviting you to become part of a currency that recognizes you and your birthright to live in abundance. We are in the final stages of our global distribution of this currency that only goes up in value as each new member joins it. It's the members of our community that bring value to our currency, and we measure that value in grains of gold. We're in the distribution phase of our currency, while we've been building a new economy around it from the ground up over the past 3.5 years. Merchants all over the world accept our currency, or partially accept our currency as payment for their goods and services. We want to give you a gift of some of it that is valued over $2,500, which you can use immediately with our participating merchants. During the distribution phase, we have two classes of members. You will either hold enough coin to become a billionaire or a millionaire. The creator of this coin has made enough to create 1 million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires to establish an economy based on abundance, which will pull out all of the stops suppressing humanity into a perpetual state of poverty and misery. It's time for humanity to lift itself up. The creator, otherwise known as the admin of this coin, is ready to distribute enough of these coins to you to turn you into a millionaire or billionaire, in exchange for you completing some simple tasks. This is on top of the gift we will give you. In other words, you do not have to have millions and billions of dollars to buy into these positions. All you have to do is complete some simple tasks, and you will be rewarded with a mass quantity of these coins. In fact, it will be easy to turn you into a millionaire this week. Wow! Think about that. You could be a millionaire this week. The best part is that we can do this lawfully. We are at peace with all governments around the world, and we are recognized as a private, self-regulated society. Since we don't offer coins on the public market exchanges, we're free from the tethers that governments place on the market-based coins. We are free from the same regulations and tethers that have been used for so long to suppress humanity into a perpetual state of poverty and misery. You can finally be free to live a life of abundance. Isn't that what you always wanted? For more information about this, please read our public notice. So, you may be wondering how much this is going to cost you. Yes, of course, building and maintaining a global currency costs money, right? Everything can't just be for free. There is a monthly admin fee that needs to be paid to make all of this possible. Common sense will tell you that. So how much is that? The monthly admin fee is only 8 grains of gold, payable digitally. Well, how much is 8 grains of gold in USD, you may be asking? Is it $250? I mean, that would be a good deal if it was, because the gift is worth over $2,500, right? No, it's not $250 a month. By the way, our currency is free from transaction fees and middlemen. 0 transaction fees. Is the admin fee $100? No. How about $50 a month? No again. 8 grains of gold is about $25 today. That's it. Remember, This could turn you into a millionaire within a week, and it may only cost you $25 to make that happen once you complete the tasks required. If you can't manage to take advantage of this offer, don't worry. We have many jobs available where you can earn some of this currency, but these jobs won't pay you enough to become a millionaire so fast. But maybe over the years you can build up to that level. Every economy has workers at the bottom of it, right? The choice is yours. Do what it takes to become a billionaire, a millionaire, or become a worker supporting this economy that will make the world a better place to live in for all of us. Or you can even go away and keep supporting the current financial system that has been responsible for so much misery and perpetual poverty in the world. Make a good choice today.
So upon what we have just understood right here, we can quickly bear in mind that this is the way we need to do things, and this is the way we are explaining how things are to work for you. Moreover, we need to position you, if you have already taken a place in the community, that this is how we are going to do things as far as the roadmap of what we are doing and where we are going is concerned. The mature TBC community structure is going to look like this. We're going to have the billionaire zone, the millionaire zone, and the employment zone. And anyone that is joining right now, you need to complete certain necessary activity to at least acquire a billionaire position, which will give you the opportunity, which if you're lucky enough, you will be among the people that will be receiving $500,000 a month by getting a position on the rotator. I will explain to you what the rotator is all about. But for those who are coming in new, and this is maybe your first time, your first 24, 48 hours in the community, get focused on getting your rapid rewards, which are offered to you before the timer in your back office hits 0. As concerning what I just mentioned, which is the rotator is a mechanism in the criminal community which permits the lucky 111,111 members that meets the monthly requirement will be placed on this rotator to benefit from $500,000 of which I was telling you about, to be the ones to cater and run the criminal community. And there is only one requirement today for everybody to belong to this community. Pay the billionaire program fee monthly, be up to date, be active, and you will have the opportunity to be among these people that are to run the criminal community. Knowing that this is a very heavy responsibility, a lifetime personal development is organized to this occasion and giving these people the opportunity to know and have the capacity, skills, and competence that will take to run a fully fledged economy from ground upward, which is the private criminal community. So they are being trained all the time to know what it takes to do that. Moreover, upon that, everyone that joins the criminal community needs to pass through a link, and you are going to be offered over 250,000 kringles, which is a gift. And immediately, once you select a program and you activate or you pay your participation fee for the program selected, you are opened up to a whole lot of activities in which once you participate, you are going to earn coins. So the coins you earn depend on the program you have selected and you being active. For those who come in new immediately and they select the billionaire program, there is a promo we call the Rapid 24-hour and the Rapid 48-hour promo. This Rapid 24-hour promo permits you within your first 24 hours in the criminal community to be able to help 2 people to receive the gifts just the way you did it. That will permit you to run or to be offered an outward sum of 20 TBC. And if you repeat the same activity for these 2 people below you, getting 2 each within the next 48 hours, you are also going to be rewarded an outward sum of 50 TBC. So this mechanism is in place to permit us to move rapidly and permit TBC to be known around the whole world or rapidly mass adopted. So 2 get 4, 4 get 8, 8 get 16. That is the way we are pulling it along and making it to go faster. Extensively, we want you not only do that, But you can go to social medias, because all of us are on different social medias, and you get your friends on different social medias to get on board, and you tell them, I have a gift for you, time is short, call me. As I have a gift for you, time is short, call me. They get to you, you help them receive the gift, and you help them select a program. But at this particular point in time that you are the one doing it, helping them to take the gift and select the program, once they select a program and they pay their activation or participation fee for that program, it leads you to what we call Bitcoin bounties in the Kringle community. And this is the most juiciest part of all what we have here in the Kringle community. Right here, once they pay the activation fee, 50% of that activation fee will be given back to you in Bitcoin. That is what we call Bitcoin bounties. And the number of people of different programs respectively permit you to have 50% of the different programs that they have selected, which is given back to you, and you can remove it as Bitcoin, and you can change it in your local cash and start using it at that particular point in time. So this is where you make money, or you make liquid present cash, gathering your TBC but making liquid present cash with the Kringle community. Moreover, this is something that you can take like a job, because Bitcoin bounty, you get paid today, or I even say what you collect Bitcoin bounties now every 15 minutes that you permit someone to get on board and select the program and pay their participation for that program. 50% of that program money is given to you within 15 minutes. So you have the opportunity to determine what number of people you can bring in, what number of people you can earn from what they are to bring in as we move along to grow the Kringle community. And moreover, you can spice it up. You can make it big by explaining it well to them that they will gain a lot by paying yearly and getting a discount. So once you tell them that they will pay yearly and they will get a discount, you yourself, you're going to also have a whole lot. So if they select the billionaire program and pay for 1 year, they're going to have a reduction of $50. If they select the millionaire program and pay for 1 year, they are going to have a reduction of $23. Or if they select the starters program and pay for 1 year, they are going to have a reduction of $12. But the icing on the cake here is that you are going to be given 50% of each program they select and pay annually. So that stands a whole lot for you to earn as far as Bitcoin bounties are concerned once you help them to go in yearly. But the advantages does not stop at this particular yearly. But this yearly, if they done it in crypto, that is in Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Bitcoin Cash, they are going to also be liable for this promo, which started on August and is running right to the 31st of December. They are going to be rewarded 1,000 TBC just for the simple fact that they have paid annually and they have paid in crypto. So this is really something that you're supposed to use and permit people to really understand. It is to their advantage, it's to your advantage, and it's to the advantage of the whole community. Moreover, being of the billionaire program still gives them another opportunity, which is that of United for Food. United for Food are food subsidy programs or centers that are going to be installed or are already being installed, because there are areas that have already qualified for these food subsidy centers. In these food subsidy centers, everyone that is of the billionaire program will go to these food subsidy centers. As the name says, food subsidy means that what? You are going to get your ordinary daily food product that you consume at a reduction of their ordinary market price. Means that the price that you're supposed to pay will be cut by 50. So you're going to cut your grocery bills by going to these shops to get your ordinary day products that you normally consume. And 1,000 of these centers are to be created around the world, and it's already a great initiative. We have already 2 areas that are already liable and legit. They are just waiting for the opportunity to open their doors and things work out for them. So this is an opportunity for you to really make it big with your community. Moreover, we don't stop there. It doesn't stop there. There is an assurance health card to everyone that fill the form in the Kruger back office to participate for this assurance health card. This is a reality that will make your mind turn around, because your life can change completely, or something can happen to your life that you couldn't imagine by having this assurance card. So the simple thing to do is to get to your Kruger back office and get this card, because they are assured 100%. You pay no cover for all your health facilities that you're going to have. Moreover, we have the $1,000 club, which is a club that permits everyone that joins to strategize and be among the people that are earning up to $1,000 a week. If you lack the strategy, you lack the method, you lack the technique, you lack the competence to earn $1,000 a week, please join the mass adoption training, which runs from Monday to Friday when it is 4 p.m. West and Central African time, and you will be given the skills and what it takes to be able to make $1,000 a week. So on that note, that is where we end this presentation for today, and we are so happy that you happen to have listened to us. Now it's time for question and answers, and if you are watching this video from my YouTube channel, because I'm going to put it back to my YouTube channel, please, you can go to the comment section and ask your questions. I will definitely, once I see them, and respond to you. Please share this video to every new person that is coming to the community, and keep trying to understand what we are doing, and as updates are coming on, we are going to be sharing them with you. Thank you very much for your kind attendance, your kind attention, pardon, and thank you for your attendance. Bye bye for now, and see you in another edition.